my opinion, video game movies can be amazing, but they're not. Some people just accept that video game movies can't transfer over to the film medium, and to that I say, nay, ye uncultured bint, it is possible, plausible, and any other P words that start or mean that it can work. Any other P words, there probably others, probably there's a P word, but does it, I don't, beyond the point. The big problem with video game movies is, and sometimes bad comic book movies, is the writer just assumes we want the exact game and or comic book in movie format. And most studios think that an over-the-top CGI action shit show is what we want. But to me, and to probably a lot of other people too, the answer is no. We want a good story, a good movie, just plain and simple. A good story that just so happens to be part of a video game universe. Hell, I mean, I've even made a few videos talking about this topic, and the general consensus from the comments is, yeah, they just want a good movie. That's it. If you make a video game movie, make it about the game universe, not the actual game. For example, Far Cry 5 Inside Eden's Gate. That is how video game movies should be made. That short film took the basic concept from the game and extended it to a group of individuals that are nowhere to be found in the base game. It's a simple and cool little story that, if you haven't seen it, please stop this video, go watch it. It's on YouTube or Amazon. It's about 30 minutes long. I personally really enjoyed it. But again, give that treatment to the big screen with a bigger budget, and oh my god, it could be amazing. I could see an increase in actual amazing video game movies. Not just okay or not just subpar, because we don't need to settle for that, because it is possible. So for my Zelda movie, the actual topic of the video, I want to start off by saying that I've only actually played a few Zeldas. Only a very small few. And by a few, I mean I've only played the Legend of Zelda's Collector's Edition promotional disc, includes 4 classic games when I was little. You know that game on the GameCube. And of those 4 games, I played the entirety of the demo of Wind Waker, and the beginning of Ocarina up until the point where you get to the Great Deku Tree. And then I got too scared and then I quit. Yeah. Jesus, little me was a big ass pussy. Notice the theme here? Notice the theme? Oh my god, I need to get tougher. Hear that, ladies? You want a tough man? Look the other way, because I sure as hell ain't it. But ignoring my ignorance of Zelda games, I took about a week to just research the history of the game, watch theories, just ingest anything Zelda. So now I'm confident enough with the Zelda lore to come up with a quite enjoyable Zelda movie, at least in my opinion. So if I had my way, again, notice the theme here from my last video, I wouldn't even name the movie Zelda : something. I would name it It's a Secret to Everybody. First, for the reference to the OG Zelda, and second, because of the actual plot of the movie, which I'll get into. Link is also not the main character, nor is Zelda. They are characters in the movie, but they're not the main characters. I mean, specifically because Link is a silent protagonist, and that would be weird to have him just kind of talking up a storm, but I'll explain later. The main character is a totally original creation for the film. It's a female Hylian. Look, I said I researched Zelda. I'm not an expert, so I don't know if it's like Hylie. I'm just gonna call him Hylian. Okay, we're just gonna go with that. It's a female Hylian named Rifi, the daughter of Malon and Link. Now, before you Zelda only perfect timeline purists freak the fuck out, allow me to explain. This takes place in the child timeline after Ocarina of Time, and after Majora's Mask. This will take into account parts of the Link is dead theory, but he didn't actually die. As much as I love the theory and want it to be true, let's be honest, it's probably not true. Like most theories. Except mine. Any theory I made is 100% true. There's no debating that. Everything I've ever said is 100% true. 100% true. All my theory videos are 100% confirmed. 100%. 100. So, Link didn't die in Majora's Mask. All the events happened according to the game, but in the end, Link makes it out of the woods and eventually settles down with Malon, the girl from Lon Lon Ranch in Ocarina. Which, in canon, the child timeline Link did actually settle down with somebody. It's highly theorized it was Malon according to multiple factors, all of which can be found in literally one of hundreds of thousands of millions Zelda theory channels. Just take a moment, type in Link and Malon together, ? Or something like that, and you'll find a video. That's what I did, and it makes sense. Anyway, after a while of just settling down, Link decides to sheathe his Master Sword, and a few months later, Rifi's born. However, before she's born, Link mysteriously disappears. So, Rifi grew up only hearing tales of her heroic father, hoping one day to be the hero her father was. So she starts training to be a hero at a very young age, just like her father. The movie would start out when she's about 20-ish, where she gets the first bit of information on his potential whereabouts, so she sets out to find Link. Now, this movie would start out with a quirky, goofy feel of a traditional Zelda and not start off too heavy. It would involve Rifi doing a little quest trying to find out information on her father's location. It would be a mistake to make this a totally serious movie, because though I'm not the most informed Zelda game person, I know part of the Zelda charm is its quirkiness. However, I also know that Zelda isn't all just Cuckoo Attacks and Mr. Tingle, whatever the Mr. Tingle is. It's also very dark and creepy, which would be a massive mistake to forget as well. So we won't. Toward the end of the movie, she finds out Link is somewhere in the Lost Woods. So she goes after him, and after searching for a little while, she eventually finds him, only to discover he's in the forest, constantly keeping an evil force at bay. Whatever that evil may be, I don't know yet. It's not really important right now, but all you need to know is that it's a perpetual thing. Like, he kills it, then it comes back the next day. He stops it, comes back the next day. It's perpetual evil force. That's why he's stuck there, and that's why he can't leave. At this point in the movie, when she gets to the Lost Woods, it gets that dark and creepy feel like in Majora's Mask, and the quirky and goofy feel starts to fall to the wayside. This would also be a really big character building moment. Rifi has been looking for her father her entire life. And when she finds him, she's like, oh, my father in the green garb and the sword. And no, she finds him, and he's in this weird armor, horned armor, kind of rocky-based armor. It's the hero shade armor from Twilight Princess. It makes sense. And he's also missing his right eye. So she's like, hold up. This makes no sense. I heard other stories about you. So there would be a part in this act where Rifi and Link would just sit down by a fire and just talk. It'd be a very deep moment as father and daughter meet for the first time. And earlier in the movie, she contemplates why he left. Maybe he didn't want her. Maybe he was just a loser. Maybe all the stories were fake. But now she finally meets him and learns her father is actually a hero. This would be a very, very peaceful and beautiful moment. However, the next day, Rifi figures out how to help her father finally put an end to this perpetual evil, but it's at a cost. In the end, Link dies and fully becomes a hero shade from TP. In his final words, he regrets not being there for his daughter and not being able to teach her his ways. He wishes he could have been there for her birth. He wishes he could have been there for her mother. He tells Rifi to return to the village and settle down and not make the same mistakes he did. So in my head, I'm picturing this scene. The music would just go silent. You just hear the sound of the forest and the gentle winds. Rifi had just finished burying her father, and she stands over the newly formed grave. She says a few words about heroes or something like that, and when she finishes, she starts humming Epona's song very, very slowly. And then she starts to walk away. And as she walks away, a very slow guitar cover of Epona's song begins to play as she traces her steps back to Lon Lon Ranch, showing the audience just what she went through to get there. It would be, oh, she was here, oh, she was there, oh, she helped this person, oh, she helped that person. We would see how much of a hero Rifi has become. We'd see all the lives she's affected, how much she's done for this world, just on her quest. The very last scene I'm picturing, Rifi's on her way back to the ranch. The sun's setting just so beautifully in the background. Her mother's out there waiting for her. You know, Rifi looks at her mom looks at her. Rifi smiles as she's crying, and her mom just smiles back at her. And in the background, you just have Epona's song playing very quietly on the guitar. And they just kind of look at each other and smile. And smash cut the title screen. Happy Epona's song starts playing in the background, and then we go to credits. That's the very end scene I had pictured in my head. I don't know. I'm just kind of cheesy, but I count like that end thing. It's very nice, happy ending. Somewhat somber, but whatever. This will be a very lighthearted yet creepy and eerie movie. We wouldn't forget what makes Zelda, Zelda. Not an over-the-top CGI shit show, and definitely not a copy of Ocarina of Time. Rifi would be a charming and badass new character. In fact, if anything, she would be very reminiscent to Ciri from the Witcher series. In fact, that's where most of her character is based on, and where I got most of my inspiration in the first place. This could work. As far as I'm aware, nothing in this movie ruins the timeline or goes against any lore. As I said before, and I will say it continually until I die, a video game movie doesn't need to be a CGI shit show. If anything, this movie pitch would be very cheap to make, and it would rely on more so of practical effects and good acting. I don't know about you, but I think this could actually work. But knowing Nintendo, it's probably not gonna happen. They're probably gonna do like a CGI Zelda Link thing, and it's gonna be crap, most likely. But whatever. Anyway, that was my extremely basic pitch for a Zelda movie. I would go more in depth, but again, that would be a very, very long video, and I don't think y'all want to sit around for hour-long script treatment, pitch reading, whatever, doesn't matter. If you have any movies or games you'd like to hear my movie pitch or game pitch on, please let me know in the comments. You can follow me on Twitter or Instagram at Techtatious. Also, before I forget to mention, some clips you've seen pop up here have courtesy from Taka Rikka. Y'all should go check out his channel. He has a YouTube channel and he speedruns Zelda on Twitch, Twilight Princess, as far as I'm aware. Known him for a long time, he's a really good guy. So please, everyone, if you get a chance, go check him out. It's awesome. Once again, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.